the positive power of negative emotions. So all emotions are important and we can learn from all of them. They're also, all emotions are emotion. So today we're going to really focus on why focus on the negative emotion. It can help us learn. It can help us grow. I'm going to start off up front and tell you, sometimes they are so intense that we really need to get help, whether it's from a friend or family or professional help. I'm not saying you can always work through all of your negative emotions or difficult emotions by yourself, but a lot of them we can. So we're gonna use our anchor chart like we did last time to kind of work through it. So if you avoid emotions, negative emotions, what happens to them is they intensify. And we don't want them to intensify. We want to be in control of them, use them, and let them move on. If we ignore them and we don't deal with them, they will ruminate. Ruminate means they're going to reoccur. They can reoccur in both our conscious and our subconscious levels. But these thoughts and these emotions, they keep circling and they intensify and they become a lot stronger. So a lot of times we call it like a spiraling effect when they strengthen. So I'm going to take a minute and jump over to some neuroscience. We all know the way we remember things. If we want to learn the words to a song, we listen to the song again and again and again. And that repetition strengthens the memory and makes it stronger and stronger. So why does this happen? Well, it happens because we're strengthening this right here, which is our myelin sheath in the neuron. So if you picture your hand, okay, this is like a neuron. So this right here is my axon, and then this is the nerve cell, the cell body, and these are dendrites. The messages that our brain is sending will jump from one neuron to the next. They're electrical impulses that move through. So they go through the dendrites and they go through the axon. This is the pathway right here that has the myelin sheath that with repetition, we're wrapping and making it stronger. And here is your next neuron. And they jump from the dendrites that are coming out here from your axon into the dendrites of the next cell, moving that message along. So this is what this right here is showing you. We have neuroplasticity in our brain, meaning that we have the power to change the pathways in our brain. So that means we have some control. With these strong emotions, we may need help. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about how can we control these emotions? What can we do right now? So one is we have to be aware of them. Part of awareness is naming the emotion. You might have heard the saying, if you can name it, you can tame it. And that is step one. So we need to be aware of it. Sometimes we need to sit with that emotion and just sit with it to really get the right name for it. Sometimes we need to Google the names of emotions, the words, to try to find those right words so that we can bring the awareness to exactly how are we feeling. Then we move on to step two and we need to understand it. We do not want it to go away yet. First, we want to learn from it. So to understand it, we ask ourselves some questions because we know if we ask our brain a question, our brain will give us an answer. So the first question, what thoughts are leading the emotion? So what thoughts are we having that then this negative emotion follows it? So that we can be aware of our thinking. Then, again, what can we learn from it? It has something to teach us about our lives. Negative emotions are important because it means maybe we need to adjust something. Maybe we need to do something. Maybe there's something not working in our life. And we need these negative emotions in order to motivate us to make a change. So that brings us to this question right here, which is, how can they help you? Negative emotions can help you. And again, maybe it's something you need to change. And you need these negative emotions to help prompt that change. Once we've kind of gone through and we understand our negative emotion, we understand the thoughts that are driving it, we understand what can we learn from it, what message is it sending to us, now we're ready to shift our thoughts. So we want to move through the emotion. We want that emotion, that negative, that difficult emotion to move on. So we have to shift our thoughts in order to shift our emotions. And that brings us to the video of control your thoughts, control your emotions. I hope this video helped you.